Hi, love angels. It's your girl Shamika for God's Glory. Welcome back to Tasty Thursday. I know I should probably sing my song. Tasty Thursday, yeah. All right, so you guys are in for a treat. I'm about to make some vegan apple crisp. All right, so I usually say we'll go to the kitchen and get started, but I'm already in here. So I'm just going to gather up everything that we're going to need, and I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, so here it is. I know normally I say minimal ingredients, and as you can see today, it's not so minimal, but it's all right. This is going to come out delicioso. Delicioso. Yes. Okay, so first, you have 8 medium large apples, 4 tart like Granny Smith, 4 sweet like Honey Crisp, organic when possible. I have some apples that are larger than others, so I don't have exactly 8, and to be honest, I don't know which apples these are. There's a mixture of Granny Smith, Honey Crisp, probably Gala. I'm just winging it, but I'm sure it's going to taste delicious in the end. We have 1 lemon juiced, so got the lemon right there. We have 2/3 cup of coconut sugar, right there. 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, right there. 3 tablespoons of arrowroot starch or cornstarch for thickening. It's not here, but it's in the fridge. I just have to grab it. 1/4 cup of fresh apple juice or water. I'll be using water. Then optional, you can use 3/4 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger or a pinch of nutmeg. I will be using neither. No, I'll be using the nutmeg. And for the topping, you have the gluten-free rolled oats right there. 1/2 cup of almond meal right there. 1/2 cup of unbleached flour right there. 1/2 cup of coconut sugar, which I showed you before. Some organic brown sugar right there. 1/2 cup of pecans right there. 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. As you guys know, I like my Himalayan salt, so I'll be using that. 1 teaspoon of the ground the ground cinnamon. And 1/2 cup of the melted coconut oil right there. All right, so on to the next instructions. All right, guys, so the next step was to preheat oven to 350 degrees. Then peel apples, quarter, remove cores, and use paring knife to thinly slice lengthwise. As you can see, my apples are cut in different shapes and sizes. You know why? Because I was tired. I didn't have time to be doing it all lengthwise. I was like, when it's all mixed together, it's all going to look good. It's all going to taste good. It's all going to be the same going down. But if you guys want to do that, go right on ahead. But for me, this is how they're going to be. All right, then you add to a large mixing bowl, which is what I did. And now I'm going to top with the remaining filling ingredients. Toss to combine, and I'm going to add to a baking dish. So everything that I mentioned in the filling, which was like the lemon, the coconut sugar, the cinnamon, cornstarch, the apple juice or water, I'm going to mix all that in shortly, and then we'll move on to the next step. Doesn't this look yummy? All right, so this is the apples, the lemon, the coconut sugar, the ground cinnamon, the cornstarch, the water or apple juice, and I did do a pinch of ginger. So now you're supposed to just toss, probably with your hands, but I'm just going to use this little spoon right here. Well, it's actually a big spoon. But I'm just going to toss this up a little bit. When I finish recording, I'll probably use my hand and just get all up in there. Then I'm going to add it to a baking dish, and then we're going to do the topping. All right, guys, so this is the topping. We got the gluten-free rolled oats, almond meal, unbleached flour, coconut sugar, brown sugar, babe. You guys know I love to do that. Pecans, a little pinch of the Himalayan salt because it's so strong. You don't need that much of it, so I didn't do a 1/4 teaspoon. But if you use the sea salt, you can do a 1/4 teaspoon. A teaspoon of the ground cinnamon and 1/2 cup of the coconut oil or olive oil. I chose coconut oil. So now all I'm going to do is combine this, and then you can use your fingers to break down any clumps from the sugar. Then you put this over the apples in an even layer. And then, so I'm going to just mix this up. And then we're just going to bake it for 50 minutes to an hour or until the filling is bubbly. The apples are very fork tender, especially in the center of the dish, and the topping is deep golden brown. So I'm just going to mix this up, and I'm going to put it on top of the filling before I put it in the oven. All right, guys, doesn't this look delicious? OMG. So I'm going to bake this for 50 minutes to an hour. Well, I'm going to do an hour because, as you guys know, I use my toaster oven. And then I'm going to come back And I cannot wait to see what it looks like. Get your ice cream ready, y'all. Yes. All right, guys, so before I can bite into this beautiful, beautiful, delicious thing, I have to let it cool off for at least 30 minutes. It says let rest. And that this is very delicious with coconut whipped cream or vanilla bean coconut ice cream. I love the So Delicious brand. Ben & Jerry's also has a brand. And there's a new brand that I tried from Whole Foods. I forgot the name of it. But yes, just check out different dairy-free ice creams. And for those who aren't vegan or not giving up the dairy, then have it with some ice cream. And they say that it's best when fresh, though leftovers can be kept covered in the refrigerator for up to 3 days or in the freezer up to 1 month. You can, what happened? Reheat in the microwave or in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven until warm through. All right. Okay, now for real, I'll be back to try. All right, guys. I know you missed my face, right? I know. So I'm back. Here's the apple crisp. Yeah, it's been a little while. It took about an hour, and then I had to let it cool for a half hour. You can just imagine the torture and waiting and trying this. The noise you hear in the background is my mom and my sister. Just disregard them. All right, so I'm about to take a bite out of this. Alrighty. Make sure I get the apples plus the crispy. Now, typically I would have this with some ice cream, but don't have any, so. OMG. Remember? Remember the vegan crisp I made 2 weeks ago? And it was like a pre-made. This is bomb because you know why? I made it all from scratch, baby. Yeah! This is really good. But of course I'm gonna have to let someone else try it and give their feedback. I know you don't believe me. But I'm about to make this for Thanksgiving this year. What? Oh my god. And sorry if I don't have as much energy as I normally do. I was a little tired waiting on this. So, I'm gonna eat a little more of this. Just a little bit. Don't worry, I won't eat the whole thing. Alrighty. So thank you all for watching. I hope you go out and make it. If you have your own version of this vegan crisp recipe that you want to share with us, please leave it in the description section below. I love you all, and I'll see you all next time for God's glory. God bless.